Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Inscryption. In the last episode, we beat the Angular, and we are continuing our march forward to face off against the Trapper. Our deck has picked up a few cards which are interesting to me. In the last episode, we grabbed the Ouroboros, which sounds like this card permanently and forever and ever after, whenever it's killed, it gets a little stronger somehow. We'll definitely try to play it in the battles we're going to have up ahead and see if that is indeed the case. We also picked up an unfortunate pack rat, which I don't really want in the deck. And I think it was last episode, our 2 worker ants were converted to 1 worker ant, which is not at all what I wanted either. But now at least we know what the mycologist is all about. And I have a hunch we're fighting him at some point in the future as well. And we also failed to get something special from one encounter because we drew the 2 1-hit point cards, our rabbit pelt and I think was a cockroach, at once. The only 2 1-hit point cards in the deck. It was a low chance for that to happen, but it totally happened. It screwed us out of a different reward. How about that? There's also been nothing new for us to find in the cabin yet. We didn't find a skink yet, so we can't make this picture change. And we don't know what to do with the cuckoo clock yet either. Why are you not red? There we go. Alright, so let's keep going. Oh, 3 elk fawns. And I can only do 1 point of damage on my turn. Sorry, my next turn, I can only do 1 point of... No, hold on. Stop, think. So I got an awful hand. This is exactly the type of thing I was trying to avoid having happen. Our magpie takes 2 blood. I've only got 1 blood, and it won't damage the elk fawns. Our worker ant will do 1 point of damage to an elk fawn, and I guess it would kill one of them, and it could next turn. And it could take a hit or 2. So I guess we really do want our worker ant out in play. What's going through your head, Tim? Tell the viewers at home, because you're not making any sense. So, 3 elk fawns have been played. Next turn, I think these become 2/4 creatures each. In my hand, I have a magpie, which doesn't help me very much, because the cards in my deck, which I'm not allowed to look at the moment, I don't think I have any free cards in my deck. I don't have Lotaeri or One-Eyed Tim, for example, to help me against these. So playing the magpie won't help me very much. The cockroach could, if I had 4 bones to play it quickly and get a single block and get that blocker in play each and every turn. The worker ant's the only thing I've got that could help here and act as a small wall for me for 1 turn. And I think I would play the worker ant here. It would do 1 damage to him this turn. On his turn, he does 3 damage to us. All of these shift 1 to the left. On my turn, my worker ant kills 1 of the elk fawns, but then we're looking at 2 others. We could also use the knife, I suppose, and cut an eye out in order to win this round right away. And I'm thinking, you know what? I think we have to do that. Yeah, I think we absolutely have to do that. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it. We all see the special eye, right? All of us see it. You know, I think we're supposed to take this one. This one's interesting, though. Looks like the color in the center has run. But I think we're supposed to take this eye. So let's take it. Better. Yes, we all see it. we now all see this as well. Find salvation in Cuckoo Clock. Regardless, the choice is final. Since we have this now, maybe we'll find something else? Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember these mushrooms growing here before. Well, we can do this. What do you guys think? Take the film roll before he sees it now! What are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there? Interesting. The stunted wolf also, at some point, lost an eye. I wonder if it's his eye that we don't have now. Look at our stoat as well, everyone. It's changed a bit, hasn't it? We sacrificed our stink bug earlier, or I suppose all three of them would have been talking with each other right now. This looks like a handheld game system of some sort now. Well, I think I forget what symbol this is. I forget what this does for me. I know we have totally interacted with this. It's a gravestone. But I don't remember what it does. Insect, insect, everything, insect, dragon. Dragon. I'm trying to think do I want my totem changed at the moment. I think I'd rather try to get the skink card now. I think we go here. We see what cards are available. An ant or a skink would be useful. And we sack the pack rat to get it out of our hand. I don't see a sacrificial stone up ahead of me to move the pack rat's pack symbol to something else I would like. So let's go this way. We'll sack the pack rat for some bones here. For a boon here, and then we'll move on. We'll move on to a battle. River Snapper, decent card. Turkey Vulture, 8 bones. An elk. Of these cards, I guess the Turkey Vulture would be the only thing I would be interested in, as we don't have much use for bones at the moment, aside from the cockroach. But I think we'll redraw this and hope for one of our death cards. Another elk, Lewis, and another Turkey Vulture. Lewis is a 1 blood card for 1 hit point, 1 life, moves and goes underwater. I think we'll grab the Turkey Vulture. Both of these are kind of a mistake. They're both expensive, though, Tim. And they're both a type of creature card you weren't looking to gain. What do I have in my deck again? The only bone card you have is the cockroach at this moment. And once the cockroach is in play, you'll always be putting it into play, thanks to the bones it has as well. So I think you do want another card that gives you bones. So we'll take the Turkey Vulture. Let's take it. Okay, sacrificing a creature for the Bone Lord's boon again. If you must. Stop this! What am I getting rid of here? Oh, I can get rid of the rabbit pelt! I think actually that's what I want to do. Rabbit pelt's pretty useless to us. The trapper's up ahead, but we have a golden pelt to trade with it. Last time I was at the trapper, and I don't think this is the boss trapper, this is the standard trapper, I think. I was only allowed to trade 1 pelt with him. So I'm going to sacrifice the rabbit pelt. You sheepishly offered the pelt to the Bone Lord. The Bone Lord was displeased. You would receive nothing in return. Fair, and I don't care. I wanted the card out of my hand more than I cared about getting another boon from him. I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I'm trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that. And if I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more, Go on. Our player friend here. They already hold the key. Oh! The moose buck is coming into play. For 3 damage, what am I doing about this? That's a 3-7, and I don't have a good way to deal with it. Good God, how do I deal with the moose buck? It's a 3-7. It can one-hit any of my creatures. I could play the squirrel here just to block it. As long as he doesn't play another card on his turn, I'm okay. But if he does, the only thing I can think of doing is to use our hook to grab the moose buck. Yeah, I think we play the squirrel here. He moves up and kills the squirrel, but we stop that damage. The mole man's just a moving wall, so I don't have to worry about him at all. We just have to keep blocking the moose buck. That means grabbing lots and lots of squirrel cards. I think we have to use the angler on it. All these, but if every single round you block the moose buck with a squirrel, you still don't have any cards you can play, Tim, that gives you bones. That use bones. So you have to eventually draw from this deck, and there's no guarantee you'll get the cockroach, which is what I would absolutely need to deal with the moose buck on a more permanent level. I can only take 1 hit from it. If I play our squirrel, and then play the wolf to do 2 damage to him, that would buy me a little bit of time. On my turn, I take 3 damage, I'm down 1, and this begins blocking the wolf. Okay. Let's do this Silted Wolf play. So we'll play the squirrel here. Here we are. So, I don't see a way out of this. I guess... If I remember the board, we have a resupply coming up as well. So I think we start using the items we have at our disposal to win this one. That was clever. I didn't think it would push the boulder because the card says creatures, but the boulder, I guess every single card on the board counts as a creature. The mole man's gonna fly over here, or to some other location if I decide to wait. If I decide to steal it, wait, what's going through it? Stop, Tim! You're babbling incoherently. If I grab the moose buck, it comes in over here. It would attack. The mole man moves over here to block. That's fine. And we slowly begin working on this boulder, I guess. With our stunted wolf. Is that what you want to do? I need to grab the moose buck. I have no plan for... I have no way to deal with this creature. It's too strong. He played it way too early for me. Yeah, I can't do with it. We would need more card draw, and I don't have it. So, to start with, let's draw a squirrel. And we'll use this on his moose buck. And I think that will do at this moment. That will do. I don't need to play the squirrel this turn. I think we'll grab a card from our deck. The Ouroboros. We absolutely want this in play, right? It goes back in my hand. And the card indicated that whenever it dies, it gets stronger. I'd have to sack 2 creatures, though, if I want it in play at this very moment. On our turn, we're doing 2 damage to the boulder, no damage to him. The mole man will be the thing that takes that hit. And dies. The moose buck then moves here. On his turn, the pronghorn walks up and does 1 damage to our moose buck, but I don't care about that overly much. The elk fawn is going to become a stronger card this turn. I can't do anything about that. It's actually a really difficult matchup. I'm probably just misthinking every single thing here. Well, I can't play the Ouroboros unless I want to sack, like, the Stunted Wolf or the Moose Bucket. I don't really want to sack any of those creatures. Actually, your Stunted Wolf's dead on your turn? No, it's not. No. The Elk Fawn becomes a normal fawn this turn. And it goes... It won't kill the boulder. You meant your next turn. God, Tim, you're saying... You're incoherent today. I should just stop playing at this rate. Moosebuck does no damage. We do no damage on our turn because the boulder's in the way as well. On his turn, this moves up, does 1 damage to our Moosebuck. Elk Fawn becomes a normal elk and does 2 damage to the boulder. Neither of us take any damage this turn. His mole also becomes the new blocker. I think we're good. End your turn. Okay. There's a resupply up ahead of us, if I recall correctly, so I don't think I need to play the pack rat. I actually don't know what's going to happen when the Moose Buck gets its turn, because there's 2 other cards in the way here on the left. Does it push one of them off the board? I guess we'll find out. We do 3 damage to the mole, but that does no damage to it. And the Moose Buck will either push the boulder off the deck, or Stunted Wolf kills the boulder. Wait, the order which happens, Tim. Oh my god, Tim! The order in which things occur, what is it? Stunted Wolf does 2 damage to the boulder and destroys it. The Moose Buck does 3 damage to the mole and injures it. Moose Buck moves to the left, maybe, pushing the boulder off the board. Stunted Wolf faces off against the elk. Moose Buck is now facing nothing on this side. Elk will kill the Stunted Wolf on its turn. What you could do is you could kill... You could place the squirrel. Kill the squirrel. Actually, we could kill the Stunted Wolf to play the stoat, which can take a hit from the elk. And also kills the boulder. So let's do that to start. Oh, we have to draw a card first. Okay, so then... Let's draw a card from our deck. The Turkey Vulture. Alright, not the most useful thing to draw. So stoat it is. Betrayal! Fine. Okay, that did not work the way I thought it would. I was expecting Moose Buck to push the cards off the table, so that's good to know it doesn't do that. Another elk is coming out. Oof. We have 4 bones. A squirrel is in your hand, another squirrel is there. Let's grab another card from our deck. A golden pelt. Alright, not really what I wanted to see. We can't sacrifice the golden pelt. On our turn, we do 1 damage to the elk. I would like to actually play this Ouroboros. If I play a squirrel... No, we can't, you have to kill the squirrel and your stoat to play the Ouroboros, and I don't want to do that, not this turn. Stoat does 1 damage here. So it's a 3 creature now. Moose Buck kills the pronghorn. I could play the golden pelt here as a wall, I suppose. On his turn, elk does 2 damage to the stoat. Pronghorn does 1 damage to our golden pelt. Elk moves here. This one doesn't come down. Actually, no. The Pronghorn is going to die to our Moose Buck on our turn. Do I even need to play a card this turn? Could play the squirrel. Could play both squirrels to play the Ouroboros, Tim. Place it here, it would kill the mole. Block a hit from the elk, it would also go back in your hand. After the other elk... Well, the elk's not going to kill it this next turn. It will actually also become stronger. Let's play... Oh, let's play the squirrel. How much does it then you have to kill the stoat. Is that really what you want to do? Could play this other squirrel card. Could play both squirrels. Yeah, let's grab both squirrels to get the Ouroboros into play. We'll have no items left in hand, but that will encourage me to also play the pack rat. Oh! I forgot they moved. Whose fuck was moving? Alright. Well, that was a bit awkward, but our stoat will still do 1 damage to the elk, reducing it to a 2 hit point creature. Our moose bug does 3 damage to him, and we're slowly beginning to make a comeback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 1 more bone to play the turkey vulture. But I have nothing to sacrifice to do that. Let's grab a squirrel. So here, actually, we could play the squirrel. Ah, and now it is a 2/2 creature. Okay, so we could play the squirrel and kill the stoat to play the Ouroboros there. It would also die on our turn again. But it would become stronger. I think we do it. Squirrel there. We put the pelt here to block damage from that elk. We kill. Oh, cut! There. We have enough bones. We could also play the turkey vulture, which would earn us 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still not quite enough to kill him this round. And we wouldn't kill him next round either. So I think we just leave this like this. No. No, no, no. You have to play the turkey vulture. And Ouroboros is now a 3/3 creature. On our turn, we're not killing either elk, but they're not doing any damage to me either. Oh, right, but we'll fly off. Well, my goodness, so many mistakes, Tim, in both the words you're using and in understanding the game. I should just quit right now if I don't have it in me today. But let's keep going to the trapper. God, Tim, it's awful. You've also killed all your talking creatures? No, they were sacrificed in the game, not permanently. Ye won't find better pelts within 100 miles. No! I don't want a garbage rabbit pelt! Alright, let's take another golden pelt. Ye have me gratitude. Can I get rid of this somehow? The sacrificial stones are over here, but you don't want to play that card there. Totem doesn't help you. I think you need the resupply. Totem fight. Draw a card, sack a card. That pitiful opossum. This probably acts similar to the Caged Wolf. It's a free card. It has 5 blocking potential, and then it becomes no possum once it's out, is my guess. I don't want to lose my tooth. I don't think I need flying on everything, so we're going to grab the frozen opossum. A powerful item. Turn this, and I'll skip my next turn. I do like the hourglass. Oh. No, you can't use that. We'll grab the bones then. I don't know what the slime is for, but we'll grab the bones instead. Since he said we can't use that, maybe if we set it in the future, we will grab it. Let's go to the totem battle. Everything, all birds have the skink symbol for him. Oh, God! It's a turkey vulture to start. Alright. Oh, man. Wow. Okay, Tim, how are you doing this? So turkey vulture flies over my golden pelt, so that doesn't help me very much. When I hit the turkey vulture, it moves to a different. It moves to the right one and drops a tail behind, which is I think a. What is it again? That's a 1-hit, 0 damaging card. A part of me wants to get the amalgam into play immediately, but I don't have a way to do that this turn. Play the squirrel to play the mantis here. The mantis does 2 damage to him. On his turn, we take 3. And the mole comes into play. I still think we have to do that. So let's do that to start. And that's all we do this turn. A sparrow is coming into play. And a raven will be in play soon. We can take another hit from the turkey vulture. On our turn, the mantis is going to attack here and here, which is going to move the mole to both those spots to take those hits. Our golden pelt is, again, useless. All these things are going to have flying. I feel like we need a card from our standard deck here. And if we don't get... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, actually. I would like the amalgam to square off against the turkey vulture permanently, but that's not possible until the sparrow is here. So I think we draw a squirrel card this turn. And that will be it. You sure, Tim? Think. On your turn, we take 3 damage. And we do no damage to him. The mole's going to take both of these hits. The sparrow moves up and hits the snowy fur, but does nothing else. We're down to a single hit we can take. On our turn, I would play the amalgam, sacrificing both squirrels for it. It would kill the turkey vulture. Our mantis would kill the sparrow and do 1 damage to him. But on his turn, this becomes a raven and does 2 damage to us, and we lose. I'd have to use my time, the clock, to win this round. I think that's acceptable to me. Actually, Tim, you don't kill the sparrow. The sparrow leaves a tail behind and moves to the right. Actually, no, it can't do that. The raven egg will be in the way. But it still doesn't. The mantis still doesn't kill the sparrow. Mantis does only 1 point of damage. But the snowy fur will block it for a bit. I think we do that plan. And this is all we do. Right, we're not playing anything else this turn. Alternatively, you can, no, I don't want to play the amalgam this turn. I need the sparrow here to block the turkey vulture. If I was to play that now, sure, this thing's damage gets, no, this thing's damage won't even be reduced because you're going to attack it at the end of this turn. It's going to move over here, and you really want that turkey vulture gone. So just end the turn, just like this. Alright, Tim, this was it. So you wanted to draw another squirrel. Play both squirrels. Sack both squirrels for your amalgam. This does 3 damage and kills this. This does 1 and 1. On his turn, this becomes a raven and kills me. So I have to delay a round. I'll pass my next turn. What's in my deck? I'm not allowed to check. Alright, let's end the turn. He's got it. I mean, you have to, Tim. end the turn. Pass. Oh, that's interesting. But this still doesn't help me at all. I'm still dying, thanks to that raven. And we've lost, because we drew another golden pelt. So, that's it. There's nothing I can do. How disappointing. Hey, look, you keep giving me garbage cards for my deck. I don't want 2 golden pelts, and I don't want a rabbit pelt. What do you want me to do? Let's go this way. That also means we won't get a smoke card when we come up against the boss now. I don't want any of those. One-Eyed Tim! We're taking him because he's a free card. No cost to play him. So we have these garbage pelts. We don't have any. We had no way to turn them in. Where do I turn in the pelts? Maybe that was the grave symbol I saw earlier. Alright, so we're killing something, and that's going to be the magpie. And I want that on a card that costs nothing, if I can do it. Ah, this sucks. Okay. The only card that has nothing is One-Eyed Tim. We give him flying and a free card draw. I really don't want to give it to one of the pelts. That's... Like, we could. Give it to a pelt. That's so weird. I could give it to the stoat. Reduces the cost by 1. Gives the stoat flying. We'll give it to the stoat. Fine choice. You took in the familiar sights and scents of the trapper's pelts. But something was different. The once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze. I am afraid I must be skinning you today. You took the film roll. Is that correct? My plan nears its moment of truth. But you must defeat him first. Alright, Tim, how are you doing this? So, I think... I wouldn't mind drawing that, our card from, One-Eyed Tim from this deck as vengeance against this fight. But we didn't learn what the second round of this battle is, so I don't know what he does once he loses this first candle. So I'm nervous playing my good cards until the second round starts. We know that when we kill one of these strange frogs, it becomes a leaping trap on us. And they block flying creatures as well. Oh, so do these. These also block flying. Okay. Right, well, they're frogs. They're going to look up in the air and block them. Okay. So, I think we start, yeah, by playing the stoat to draw my card from this deck. The stoat blocks for a bit and does a little bit of damage to this strange frog, slowly whittling it down, giving me time to plan, and stopping a little bit of damage from him. So let's play the stoat to start. Are you sure, Tim? Yeah, I'm sure. Total misplay. I saw that's what he said. So... how does this work again? When a card breaker sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes, as well as a pelt created in your hand. Oh, that's interesting. It sounds like our mantis could probably have killed both these frogs, but now this frog will kill this stoat because there's nothing opposing it. I thought it killed what did damage to it. That's not the case. I should have read that. Well, it doesn't matter. The mantis wasn't in your hand. We could get the cockroach in our hand. Actually, we have the 4-bone jar. It would constantly be refilling because of this. You know, I think I want that instead of One-Eyed Tim. Who does indeed have one eye? Oh, that's amazing. Alright. Yeah, I think we draw the cockroach for the permanent blocker. And we end our turn. Actually, do we want to play this as well? Not yet. Well, hold on. What's going to happen, Tim? We do 1 damage to nothing. Right, we do 1 damage to the strange frog. Not to him. On his turn, he does 2 damage to us. I think you do play this. Play the frozen opossum. And play it now. And begin blocking those frogs. Okay, so we draw a squirrel. No, we could play the squirrel here to play the stunted wolf, which would let us kill this strange frog, and we could get the bones we need at that point, rather than use the jar. Yeah, if I play the squirrel here, we kill the squirrel, it gives us 1 bone. We play the stunted wolf here to do damage to this strange frog and convert it into a trap. Oh, the stoat's also dying on your turn, Tim. That will give you another bone as well. Yeah, I don't think we need to play. I don't think we need to worry about that jar. Do I want to take 1 damage? I think I'll be okay with that. So let's play the squirrel here. Sack the squirrel for the stunted wolf. And play the stunted wolf here. Are you sure? Okay, so now we'll draw a squirrel card. And we just pass our turn. We'll lose 2 creatures. We'll get 2 bones. Their frog moves up. And does 1 more damage to me. Draw a card from our... We'll draw another squirrel card. So we've got what we need to play the cockroach, and we can also play the wolf pelts. So let's play the wolf pelts to start. And the cockroach goes here. And we'll destroy that leaping trap. Okay, let's draw a card from our deck. And we play the cockroach to kill that adder. And I think we play the worker ant? What's in my deck? I can't look at what's in my deck. No, I don't think we need to play the worker ant yet. Maybe I can't play the pack rat. Actually, we could play the pack rat if I just sack the cockroach. We could play a squirrel, sacrifice a squirrel, sacrifice a cockroach, get 4 bones back, replay the cockroach, and play the pack rat this turn. Let's do that. Oh, nice! Chop up a card. Very useful. Alright, worker ant is now... Oh, hold on. How much? We're doing 3 damage, but then we're losing our pack rat to his adder. We kind of need a card from our deck. Another golden pelt. We do 3 damage to him. You know, I could just keep sacking the cockroach. It's effectively a can't be sacrificed, doesn't die when it's sacrificed card that I can continue to play over and over and over again if I need it. That will let me move it over here, but I don't have a stronger card. Really want to play. I mean, we have a garbage hand. I think to just play the golden or a wolf pelt. Play the wolf pelt here. I'm thinking that the pelts will be useful next round, but I have to survive till the next round. So let's play the wolf pelt here. Just end our turn. We need a card from our deck. It's our mantis. So we can sack the okay, so let's sack the cockroach to play the mantis there, which will damage these a bit. And we move the cockroach over here to kill the adder. Amalgam. I don't want to play it. We're about to end the round. We'll kill that trap. We kill the bullfrog. I think I might want the cockroach in our hand. So, because I don't know if I want to... Oh, hold on, what's going to happen to him? So our mantis does 1 damage here, kills the leaping trap. There's nothing opposed to it, so I don't think the leaping trap will kill it. It also does 1 damage to the bullfrog. So we clear out that side of the board, and we do 1 damage to him. I think we play the worker ant, sacrificing our cockroach and getting that back in our hand. I don't want it out on the board in case he does something odd and, like, kills my side of the board or something to that effect. So let's do that. So we'll play the worker ant, killing the cockroach. And it'll only be 1 damage. We still won't win, but on his turn, the wolf moves up 1, kills our mantis. And then on our turn, our worker ant does 1 damage to him and wins. And we'll draw a squirrel card, I think, on our turn. So let's end... Actually, no, we should draw a standard card. All right, let's end the turn. We get a wolf. Okay, so we're just ending this round? Yes, we're just ending this round. And do 1 damage to him, and let's see what happens for the second phase. Exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Let's trade. Powerful cards. I will accept only the finest pelts for them. Trade for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. Oh, man! Oh, man. Oh, God. Well, I'm glad I have 2 pelts in my inventory, so I think I wouldn't mind having the grizzly. And the great white are the 2 I want. So how does this work? So if I want the grizzly because I would like to kill the... Actually, I want the great white to start. Whoa, no. What's happening here? Is it, do I trade for a card and then I get that card? Is that how that works? So, let's think. Carefully, Tim. Think carefully. So if I take the grizzly, I still... If I get... Oh, I wish I knew if I got the card or not. If I get the grizzly, I could put the grizzly here to do 4... Like, if it comes on my side of the board immediately, then if I play the grizzly here, I can do 4 damage to both the Rattler and the Great White and eliminate both of them. And do, and do no damage to him. I have another pelt card. What else would I get? If I take the adder, that would kill the bloodhound, and then the next turn also... No, it wouldn't. It has flying. It doesn't attack these cards. It only attacks people. People? It only attacks us. Me or my opponent. Us. Listen to me use all the wrong words today. The Adder won't attack a single one of my creatures unless that creature has block flying. So I don't actually have to care about the Adder, and I probably don't even want to kill it. The Grizzly is absolutely something I want. Right, so how does this work? So I do that and get the grizzly. Okay, and it goes in my hand. That's awkward. But also good to know. So the next thing I want is I want 1 more of these cards. We have the bones. We could take the turkey vulture. Place it opposite the adder. Yeah, I think we do that. Or the moose book's good. I would have to find a way to do a lot of damage to the turkey vulture. I have to do 6 damage to eliminate the turkey vulture on my turn. I don't think I can do 6 damage in a round. I think you leave this side alone, Tim. And let that adder just slowly plink away at you for 1 damage, and you never have to care about it again. And don't play anything that has movement on your side. And then you only have... this to worry about. I think we do grab the turkey vulture. We have the bones to play it as well. Let's take it. I would have chosen differently. So I definitely want to play the Grizzly this round. So that's 3 blood. And I kind of want to keep the Worker Ant in play. So 3 blood. 3 sacrifices. So the Squirrel's 1, the Cockroach is another, and we draw another Squirrel card. So... Squirrel... Squirrel... Cockroach. No, it is 3 damage here, Tim. You could play your amalgam. That would be 3 damage. That when we strike the Great White, does it go over here? I wonder if it does. Because it does have the skink tail. Although we could play then the Grizzly here to do some damage. As no, you can't play both of them, Tim. When a card bearing this sigil would be struck, a tail is created in its place, and the card bearing the sigil moves to the right. I think it does move. I think this moves here. Okay, well, I still think we play our amalgam then to start. That's only 2, so we sacrifice both squirrels to play it? No, I think this cockroach gets sacked. To play the amalgam. And that will do 3 damage, killing the Rattler and moving the Great White here. Does the Moose Buck also move? I might be worried about nothing here. And this might not be a spot where these actually occur when it comes to movement, but I guess we'll find out right now. We should block the Bloodhound. I actually think we'll play our new Turkey Vulture here. It doesn't have... hold on, the Squirrel's not going to die, because the Adder is not being struck. Our Worker Ant can tank that River Snapper for quite some time. Yeah, I think we do 3 damage to him as well this round. It does kill it. Well, then we've won. Yeah, we'll do 3 damage to him this round with our Turkey Vulture. Yeah, it's over. Just in case, though, why don't we draw another card? Doesn't have flying, so it won't move over here to block the Turkey Vulture. Yeah, I think we've won. Reignite. Perhaps one of these will entice you. The filthy feral hog. It becomes incensed when its chimes are struck. Bellast. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a chime is created on each empty adjacent space. Chime is defined as 0 power, 1 health. And it sounds like this creature gets stronger when those are destroyed. Again! With the Euroluli. Again, a card I don't know if I want. I mean, 7 attack, 7 life is very strong for a death card, but I'll probably never play it. know lots of you guys watching at home are like, Tim, take it. I'm like, no, I have to kill everything on my side of the screen to get it into play. And I don't know. I definitely don't need another pack rat, so it's going to be one of these two. I generally prefer I like cheaper creatures almost every single time they're available, since this is otherwise dead weight in my hand. We could always sacrifice this and see if the Bone Lord gives us something nice for such a huge sacrifice. It's dead weight in my hand. It's dead weight. I'll never play it. Oh. Do I have to pick a card? No. Okay. Oh, it's a 4-blood creature. I'm probably never going to really make use of the Douse's abilities, though. We'll take the Uri. With the Enigmic Trapper and Traitor now bleeding into the slow, you persisted. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. A moment. That's us, everyone. That's our cabin up ahead. God, I hate all these flippin' pelts I've got. So useless. Alright, well, I think we do stop here, everyone. And when we come back, it looks like we're probably going to be fighting the next boss, is my guess. Almost immediately. So we will do that in the next episode. So thank you all for watching, and take care, everyone. I actually think I made a comeback at that final battle. I think I did that rather well. God, I did so poorly earlier, though. Alright, I'm babbling. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.